So I'm sitting there eating at Burger King, and I just noticed a friend of mine just hit me up and just said, Jim Buss is no longer in charge of what is it, executive vice president of basketball operations, and they let Mitch Kupchak go. I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as as soon as they didn't do anything with the Marcus Cousin move, because I think the Marcus Cousin got picked up from New Orleans, but the trade with New Orleans was like that Sunday night. The Lakers, they backed out with the Lakers because the Lakers wanted to wait on the Wizards because they wanted to give Lou Williams up to the Wizards for a #1 draft pick, and it was, I don't know what was all described to basically on what the Lakers were going to give Sacramento for DeMarcus, but I know that it's out that they wanted Brandon Ingram, but the Lakers like, nah, we're not getting up Brandon Ingram. They didn't say who else was involved in the trade, but I don't know who. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and just throw names out there, but I know for a fact it was some young players and probably some draft picks. It probably was 2 young players and probably a draft pick. So it's probably another young player, Brandon Ingram, that they probably get 2 draft picks. They didn't want to wait, so they decided, like, look, we're going to go with New Orleans. And New Orleans basically got Cousins for nothing. I mean, they got him for a bunch of bench players. Let's be real. I mean, Tyree Evans probably the only best thing that actually out of that draft. But the only problem with that is Tyree Evans stayed injured. I think he was injured 3 times so far within a year, if I'm not mistaken. So, and Buddy Hield he's not doing anything. So, he really got him for nothing. And I told y'all, I said when Magic come, he's gonna make some changes. I mean, even though he said, see, this my thing. That's why I put those videos up to let y'all know how Magic Johnson go back and forth. If you go back and you follow him like back in 2010 up to now, he's real big on getting stars in here. And right when the Lakers decided to back off with the DeMarcus Cousin move, which to me personally, I would have backed off too. And I know a lot of you guys would have been like, no, I would have went for it at the Urban. I would have went for it. The reason why I would have backed off is because of this. Number one, DeMarcus Cousins' agent came out and stated that DeMarcus Cousins is not going to sign an extended contract with anybody. He came out and stated that. So New Orleans is basically they're taking basically almost similar to what the Lakers did with Dwight Howard. They're just taking a chance with him to see if they're actually going to keep him. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So they that situation went down. And also, when the Lakers backed out, like I said, I would have backed out too, because once his agent said that, there was no guarantee that we're going to get him to an extended contract. There was no real reason for the Lakers to continue on. But the Lakers wanted to. They wanted to, I don't know what he was trying to give up, but they were trying to make a move for him. And that's why I try to tell you guys, this front office, man, well, now it's changed now, and I'm excited. I'm going to make a video later on because I'm real excited. I don't want to be all crazy and Burger King. They might, lock me up, send me up out of here, or call, the people with the white coats, But Magic Johnson, I'm a big fan of Magic, and I'm on board with Magic. They fired Kupchak, released him, whatever you want to call it. I've been told you guys they're not going to get rid of Jim Buss. Jim Buss is the part owner. It's going to take the whole Buss family to get rid of him, and they're not doing that because I believe that Daddy Buss already laid out the groundwork for them in order for them to stay united as the Buss family. So they brought Magic in. Now Magic is in place of Jim and Kupchak. So he's going to be basically running. They're going to try to bring a GM. Now, Magic already stated that he would like to bring Kobe aboard. Now, me personally, I don't know the situation with Kobe. I haven't really been following up on it. So I don't know if they're going to actually, bring Kobe in or not. So I don't know. But it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. Don't get it wrong, though. Don't get it wrong. I'm excited. But only I'm saying right now to a lot of young fans, like my man DeAndre Page said, and you made a good statement, where when we were growing up, we had Magic and all them growing up during our time. And those guys never got traded. When they got drafted, they were there. Whereas the young fan base that's coming up now, they want to keep on to the Russells, the Ingrams, and all them. But this time, day and age is a different ball game. I've been telling you guys over and over again about the stockholders. The stockholders, they want results. At the end of the day, they make money off of the progress of the team, of the organization. If the organization is not doing anything, they're not making no money. So the Lakers, like I said, the Lakers backed out. Magic Johnson went in that Monday to have a talk with Jim Buss and with Kupchak. And I know he already talked to Jeannie. Like I told you guys, he's in Jeannie's ear. He's our plug. I told y'all he's our plug. He's gonna make things happen. So he went in and talked to them guys. I know he probably went off on them like, why didn't y'all make that move on DeMarcus Cousins? What the hell's wrong with y'all? I know he did. Because Magic about getting stars here. You know, he feels that once he get in the seat, players gonna want to come. That he already stated that. You know, everybody gonna want to come because I'm Magic. You know, they gonna want to come. So I knew that was gonna happen. So now, they basically, you know, the Magic Johnson basically took over. So now the saying is Carmelo Anthony, he basically said that he wants to go to the Lakers or the Clippers. Me personally, I told you guys, Carmelo, I wouldn't trade none of our young players for him. I mean, this is just me talking. I wouldn't trade none of our players for him, for Carmelo. Not so much his defense or all the other stuff. It's just that he's I think 31, 32. You know what I'm saying? I think that he would be better fit on a team that's already hitting to the playoff. You know what I mean? That's looking to get over that last hump to get a championship. I don't think that him coming to LA is going to benefit. The only reason why they would get him to LA is basically to build the stock up. That's the only reason why. Because at the end of the day, he's there. If he's struggling in New York, what do you think he's going to do over here? Struggle. They're not going to really win anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. They're not going to really win anything. And I wouldn't waste none of my trades on him though. So anyway, the Lakers backed out. Magic Johnson is now in control, with him reporting directly to Jeannie. Jim Buss is just the owner now. He doesn't have no power. So Magic Johnson gonna be calling everything. They're gonna get a GM. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how everything pans out. Best believe Lou Williams probably wound up getting traded before the deadline. They really tried to shop him around, and that's the reason why they were playing him a lot. Only on the strength that they were trying to make a trade for him. So there's a lot of teams out there that can really use Lou Williams. You know, basically the ones that are actually going to play off. And me personally, I like Lou Williams, but I made a video a while back that, you know, should we trade Lou Williams? Definitely check that video out. I know DeAndre Page already said that, you know, he wouldn't trade him. I mean, but it depends on the direction that we're going. You know, what are we going to do? You know, but anyway, it's your man Urban Lover. Just want to bring that to y'all. Magic Johnson is now in control. We only had to report to Jeannie. Jim Buss no longer has any hand in the pot. Mitch Kupchak don't have no hand. Well, Mitch Kupchak is gone. And that's it. You know, it's your man Urban Lover. Like, share, and subscribe. As always, coming from your mama's basement, but from Burger King, baby. But you guys have a blessed day. Take care. And most of all, be safe out there. My goodness.